Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It is another beautiful day out here in Mother Nature. We slept great after the hard work of yesterday's successful deer hunt. Give you a little walk through what's going on here at camp this morning. Coffee is percolating on the camp chef, getting ready to cook up little eggs and bacon. The fire ring going. Just admiring the work.
Just brushing my teeth, guys. Taking care of the old teeth, you know.
Case is working on personal hygiene.
Personal hygiene. What a beautiful morning. A beautiful morning to sleep in. We're gonna eat some breakfast, load up the gear, the camp, and head off to our next adventure, which is gonna be Idaho. I'm trying to kill a deer on my controlled hunt. Sounds like Brian's gonna come help out, which is gonna be great because it's gonna allow us to drop all of our footage that Brian's collected over the last month or so. And it's great because where I'm hunting is right close to my house, like I've said 100 times, but we can go hunt in the morning, come back in the afternoon, do some work in the office, and then go back out in the evening.
I'm kind of excited to go to do a little work at the Hush North office. Eric and I have been holding down the Hush South. We don't have an office, but we have rooms within our homes that we classify as offices. So to go spend time up in the Beat Lab, as Logan likes to call it, will be a lot of fun. Logan is the one leading the charge on this project. So if you guys are loving the way the videos are, the edits, if you've noticed any differences or upgrades, you can thank Logie Bear. It is his creative genius that is blending all of these things together. He's really doing an awesome job for us. If you don't like it, it's also his fault. So, you know, either way, it's all on Logan.
Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my little section of this video. As you can see, I am packing up for my mule deer rifle hunt. I'm taking the 30-378 Weatherby. That's the gun I shot my bull with. You know, I've got good confidence with it right now. Anyways, it's just the morning of October 16th. Just gonna pack up everything I need, connect the jumping jack trailer, and head out of town for my deer hunt. Got everything loaded up in the old Chevy. Camp Chef stove, propane for the heater, Yeti cooler, making sure the jumping jack is connected good. Lock that down. This is good. Chain's good. Everything looks good to go, so I'm out of here, guys. Time to hit the road.
The meat, however, developed an incredible crust because of the temperatures last night. So she is looking good. Very, very cool. Like we always say, we really appreciate your support. And we thank you for sticking along with us, and we hope you keep following us along. We're almost into the transitional time of mule deer into whitetail with our bows, which we are so excited about. Gonna be very, very different coming up, but little Kansas, potentially little Missouri. You guys familiar with the guys at the Hunting Public? If you're not, go check them out. They're doing awesome things focused on whitetail hunting, and those guys really know what's up. I think I'm gonna be able to hook up with them after Kansas for a few days, and I'm really excited. They do a blend of public land whitetail hunting in the Midwest, and they also have a few private little sections. Just a couple real great guys that are doing the whole YouTube thing for the whitetail world, which is something we've said a long time ago. Whenever somebody figures that out and starts to do it, their channel is going to do very, very well, just because of the amount of whitetail hunters there are compared to Western hunters. If you look at it and you talk to a lot of the companies that we work with in the outdoors, a really large part of their sales comes from like east of the Mississippi. And I mean, there's just more whitetail around than anything else. So people can relate, because that's a lot of times what they grow up doing.
And just like that, another C'est La Vie from Nevada. It's always bittersweet when you come over on a hunt, especially when you waited 8 years like Brian did to draw this tag, and set up a big nice camp and prepared to stay through the end, which would have been the 20th. so in the next 4 or 5 days. And then you kill the first day. But, I mean, that's why we came over here. And got to see this country a little bit.
I've made it to Burley, Idaho. It's been a long few hours so far, but I'm meeting up here at this little cafe. It's called Connor's Cafe. I'm meeting up with Logan, Casey's brother Logan. You guys, I'm sure you've seen him plenty by now. So we can swap video files. He is, luckily for us, he is doing a lot of editing the daily videos. I got my backpack, my hard drive, my laptop, and everything needed to swap some files with Logan. So running here, gotta get the wallet, gotta get the keys, losing everything. All right, let's go inside real quick. Well, Logan and I are here sitting at the cafe. Just crushed my fish and chips, but I just got a text message from BMAC from the InReach, the GPS unit or whatever satellite GPS thing you can text from. BBD in Nevada. That's all I got. So short, so sudden, no update. Those suckers. Hope they're having fun out there. I'm sure they are. It sounds like BMAC's with his dad, so I'm sure they're having a blast. Well, I'm hopping back on the road. Say goodbye to Logan. I've got a long drive. Gonna be pulling up to deer camp in the dark. Say adios to Logan for now.
Eric's gonna go find some deer, guys. He's gonna go catch a sick buck.
I've got 2 elk this fall. I need a deer. Tell you guys what, we have been traveling a lot this fall. Bounce around, like we said back there, state to state. It's pretty fun. If you haven't had the chance to get out and hunt different states, I would recommend it. Go explore new country and see new places. My buddy Ken, who I'm hunting with, looks like he's got his stuff set up. He's ready to go. And I can't believe I'm already back here to do this again a year later. Super excited. Last year I was able to shoot a buck on this hunt on the last morning. So can't wait to see if we can do it again twice. Look at this place. Ken's got it all lit up. It's like a Christmas party over here. It's like the perfect setup. This is Ken. Say what's up, Ken.
How's it going, everybody?
So Ken and I met on the mountain. It's been a few years now. And we've always kind of hunted some of the same zones. And we decided to get together for the regular season deer hunt. Yeah, say what's up to Ken. We'll see you guys in the morning. And we'll be up bright and early. And I still haven't seen a picture of BMAC's buck. It's killing me. But it's time to hit the sack. Got the backpack, got the goods. And we'll be up bright and early. Yo, what's up, guys? Good morning. October 17th. It is not opening day of the hunt, but it is for us. Well, you said you've gone out a couple days, right?
A few days, yeah.
Few days. This is my buddy Ken. This is Ken's camp. Let me give you the views.
Welcome.
It's pretty legit. Slept like a baby last night. This, like I said, if you watched yesterday's video, I told you about Ken's rifle last night. And this is it. When we have more time for stories, we'll have him give you the details on it, but a lot of cool history on it. And once he kind of told me about it, I was like, dude, I've been wanting to do something like that. Like, take out, you know, one of the old rifles from my grandpa or my dad, or, you know, do something like that and dedicate a hunt to it. This thing's got some history, a lot of history. So we'll get to that later. But today, the plan is to hunt the area I hunted last year. We're going to start high on this big glass knob. There's endless amounts of canyons to glass. So this is like a glasser's paradise hunt. A little bit of a walk. I'd say it's well below freezing. We're all bundled up. The snow is not melting, it's still frozen. Step one, hike to our glassing point. We'll catch up with you guys at first light, and fingers crossed that we can glass up a big buck. I'm hunting with the Weatherby 3378. This is what I shot my elk with, so I'm feeling pretty confident on it. And yeah, I'm actually pretty excited to get out there, so let's go. I think we're gonna start right here. Glass all this country. Try to pick out a buck or two. You can see all the way around. Lots of good ridges, deep canyons, some burns. spotted a first deer of the trip, a doe and a fawn. Still looking. It's just barely first light, so there's plenty of land to look at. This canyon right here. This is where I saw a big buck last year. The one I almost killed, so I'm gonna glass all this right here. Alright guys, it is I'd say first light, or the morning hunt is pretty much starting to wind down. We have been able to spot a lot of deer. It seems like each little group would have about 3 to 5 deer in them. Some of them had, you know, like 8 to 9, but we saw a lot of deer. We saw, I don't know, so many different groups of does. Only a few small bucks that were actually still hanging out with the does. So from what I can tell, the big bucks are not trolling for does yet. It is October 17th, like I said, and I think by the end of the month, like last year, I was here on the last day of the month, they were really starting to get after the does. But right now, it's just going to have to be a waiting game for one of these big bucks to make a mistake and slip up. They're definitely not with the does, so that's going to make it tough. So I think if we just stay after it with the glass, we'll eventually turn something up. There's a lot of deer, so that's good. So we're going to stay behind the glass, keep after it, just hoping that one of these big bucks needs to move his bed, maybe get out of the sunshine, get up, and we need to pick him out. Alright guys, that's it for the morning glass. Ended up just seeing a bunch of does and a few small bucks. Good handful of hunters out here getting after it, so congrats to the guy who shot in the canyon below us. I think he shot like 4 or 5 times, so I'm assuming he got something. Another hunter came by and was pretty frustrated because he was going to go after the buck, he said, and this other guy went down there and shot it. Oh man, that's the struggle of public land hunting. You never know if somebody's in front of you, someone's closer, if someone has a different strategy. That's why, like, every time I've been out on a public land hunt, especially rifle, just because you can shoot from long range, when I see something that I want to hunt, it's always like, alright, where is everybody else? Like, is somebody gonna blast this thing before I get there? Kind of adds a different challenge, and in some ways it adds a different kind of fun to not only outsmart animals, but try to play the game of outsmarting everybody else and putting together a jumping jack. Might be sleeping with Ken, but it'll be nice for storage and backup. Let me show you guys. So, you saw how easy it popped up. Inside, it's pretty easy to put together, but you know what else is interesting? These big old bugs from my last hunt survived. These things, I don't know what they are, but they've been in here the entire time. There's still a couple of them that are alive. One of them fell out of my tote the other day too. And here's another one. Get out of here. And absolutely killed breakfast. Look at this.
Have you ever done a long diet?
Eggs, bacon, and probably the best sweet potatoes I've had in a long time. Listening to Joe Rogan on the speaker. Thanks for breakfast.
You're welcome.
Dude, I'm so glad we came back. All day hunts are fun and all, but so are morning hunts. Giant breakfast, naps, and then evening hunts. Got the jumping jack set up. I have a bed in there. I have a buddy heater and a propane tank and everything needed if I do want to stay in there. But we're going to grab breakfast. Cheese. Dude, you're going all in.
Cheese.
You're going all in. Pretty nice setup here.
You want to melt it.
Nah, I'm happy with mine. Look at this, guys. Get some sunshine on that. Welcome back. We are headed out for the evening hunt and studying the maps and everything. And could see this really high point from across the canyon where we were this morning. We're on our way hiking to it. This is it's the top of this little peak right here, and we're going to be able to see this drainage and then everything that you can't see from right here. But looks like there's been sheep up here, huh? Look at all this crap. Thank goodness. I haven't seen them yet. Thank goodness they're not up here still. Got some pretty good views up here. Well, prime time last night. We have looked over so many different deer, but not one half decent buck yet. I've seen a ton of does and a handful of like 2 points and spikes, but we're starting to see more elk. Awesome vantage point, just haven't seen any shooter bucks yet. I keep rolling this ridge, trying to get every little view I can. We've got a couple hunters down in this draw, but this stuff just looks untouched. I'm shocked we haven't seen a big buck, but I'm starting to think these things are probably laying low, of course. Nocturnal probably. They're not with the does. Again's getting after it. Look at this place, it's pretty. That's a wrap for the evening hunt. We saw every doe on this mountain range, I swear. Saw a lot of does tonight, only a few really, really small bucks. Like I said earlier, we haven't even seen anything like even halfway decent. So the hunt continues tomorrow. So for now we will head back, go get dinner, get some sleep. Finally got a text of Brian's buck. Super, super cool. So happy for him. He told me it sounded like his dad spotted the buck, which I think is really just like a cool little highlight of the hunt. So good for those guys. Brian's buck is super cool. Congrats Brian, Casey, Terry. Hope you guys had fun. That was a quick hunt, man. They wasted no time. None of my hunts have been like that this year. Well, except my Utah rifle elk hunt. I'll take that back. Never mind. Adios, mountains. We'll see you in the morning.